creative content generation with Amazon Nova Reel and Amazon Nova Canvas. Just want to make sure making sure the slides show. Yep, there we go. Right, so so today we're going to talk about this interesting topic of content generation using Gen AI models. Today I'm also joined with my colleagues Ashwin Swaminathan, who is the Director of Applied Science in Amazon AI, and Veer Dhaval Pandey, who is also a Product Manager in Amazon AI, and Satoru Yamamoto-san from Dentsu Digital. So, as the agenda for today's talk, we'll first review the Amazon Nova Foundation models family that were introduced by Andy Jassy in his keynote yesterday. Then we'll dive deep into the two creative content generation models that are Amazon Nova Canvas and Amazon Nova Reel. We'll then hear from Yamamoto-san how these models are being used at Dentsu Digital to simplify the use cases for their customers. And at the end, a very interesting sneak peek into the future of Nova family with a couple of new models that we are pre-announcing, or Andy pre-announced yesterday, and we'll be diving deeper into those. And those will be coming next year. So just to recap, Amazon Nova is a new family of state-of-the-art foundation models that deliver frontier intelligence at industry-leading price performance. As part of this, Andy launched 6 models. The way we categorize them is as understanding models and creative content generation models. So as part of the understanding models, we have 4: Amazon Nova Micro, Amazon Nova Lite, Nova Pro, and Nova Premier, where Premier is coming soon in next year. But the first category of models take text, image, video as input to produce text as output. The second category of models is creative content generation models, which we're going to talk about today. And those includes Amazon Nova Canvas for image generation. So text to image generation, image to image editing type of use cases for marketing, advertising, e-commerce, publishing, entertainment kind of use cases. And then Amazon Nova Reel, which is a video generation model, which generates compelling short clips for marketing, advertising, entertainment type of use cases, right? Go to the next slide. So starting with Amazon Nova Canvas. So this is the state-of-the-art image generation model. With this model, you can easily generate professional-grade images using text or image using simple Bedrock API. So all these models are available on Bedrock, generally available, and you can use Bedrock API to develop your applications. Here are some of the examples of what this model can generate. So last year, I was at this stage where we launched the Titan image generator model. And this year, we have taken all the learnings from that, revamped our architecture, which is based on the state-of-the-art architecture now, to launch a new generation of image generator models, which is Amazon Nova Canvas. Now, in terms of, it has a lot of improvements, not just quality. Quality is the biggest improvement, but you can generate higher resolution images up to 2K by 2K now in multiple aspect ratios. As I said before, it is both for image generation and image editing. And one of the key features that is coming very soon in Q1 is the ability to fine-tune this model using your own proprietary images, right? And that is a key feature that we have learned from Titan as well. And we are sure that, customers will find it very compelling to generate images in their particular style or brand aesthetics. This model comes with a set of advanced features that no other model provider through API provides right now. I'm going to dive deeper into the benefits of this model. And as I said, the recommended use cases are across the different domains of advertising, marketing, entertainment, social media, publishing, etc. Now, diving deeper into the key benefits of this model, the top 3 benefits of this model are state-of-the-art image quality, which I'm going to dive deeper into the benchmarks that we have published as well, but evaluated on automated benchmarks as well as human evaluation. The second one is about the rich set of features for both generation and editing. We provide more than 10 APIs for customers to generate images. And again, I'm going to dive deeper into it, but we provide a very rich set of features for you to not just generate images from text, but also able to control how you generate those images. And we have built-in controls for safe and responsible use of AI, so that as an enterprise, you don't have to worry about the final output. We take care of all of that. Right? So diving deeper into the first key benefit of state-of-the-art image quality. So this model, so we evaluate this on 2 metrics, image quality and text-to-image prompt adherence. So how closely can the model follow the instructions that you provide in the text prompt to have all the elements in the generated output. Right? And we do that, again, on both automated and human evaluation. And as I said before, it supports 2K by 2K images, any aspect ratio between 1:4 or 4:1, where the total pixels are less than 4.2 million. Now, this is the model card that we have published for this model. Right? There are more details available in the technical report as well that we have published, comparing to more models. But we benchmark Canvas against popular state-of-the-art image generation models on 2 benchmarks. For the automated evaluations, we use Image Reward that measures the image quality, and we use TIFA that measures the instruction following, or the text-to-image prompt adherence. As you can see, in both of these metrics, Amazon Nova Canvas beats both DALL-E 3 and SD 3.5 large models. And we have done comparison against more models that we have, again, published in the tech report that you can see. We also performed human evaluation with independent providers and found that Nova Canvas performs better than industry-leading models such as, again, DALL-E 3 or Imagen 3 in this case. Now going to the second benefit, which is a rich set of features. As I said, we support more than 10 APIs for both image generation and image editing. So for image generation, in addition to text-to-image, we support image variations, generating images in a set of hex codes or the color codes, which is very important, we have seen for brand aesthetics. Image conditioning, where you can provide a reference image and have the output generated in the style of the reference image, right? All without fine-tuning, just at runtime inference. In terms of editing also, we support a variety of features. I mean, traditional in-painting, out-painting, automatic editing, where we have our own segmentation model that detects what object you are trying to refer to in the image. And then we can do in-painting, out-painting, or object removal type of use cases. We also support background removal, which is a very important feature that we heard from our customers. So that was recently added to the Titan image generator model, and then the Nova Canvas has this as well. And as I said before, customization is a key feature which is upcoming, and we are really looking forward to that, and there's a lot of customer interest in that. Now, all our models are built with responsible AI in mind. right? So we have specific guardrails on both input and output to minimize the generation of any harmful content so that our customers, such as you, do not have to build your own guardrails around it on both the text prompts as well as the output images. Now, every generated image that is an output of Nova Canvas has an invisible watermark added to it for transparency. And this is in line to Amazon's promise to the White House as well. And something recently that we also added to the Titan model is to add content credentials so that people can know what is the source of the images as well, whether it was AI generated or what kind of modifications it has gone through in terms of editing, in terms of generation, etc., from the base image. And we stand behind the output that we generate for our customers. So we provide indemnity for all the generated output from this model as well as Amazon Reel as well. And we have done extensive red teaming on the responsible AI pillars, which we have published as well in our reports. So now we're going to look through some of the nice examples that this model has generated. So all the images generated that you're going to see in the following slides are using this model. I'm not going to repeat all the prompts. We'll spend some time just looking at them. Another thing I want to stress here is the diversity. So we have our own, I think it's patent pending technology that we have built around it, so that which ensures that the output has diversity in that, no stereotypes, etc., or less stereotypes, I should say. This is an example of in painting where you start with an image on the left-hand side, and then you can add a bunch of objects, in this case, a group of swans. Outpainting, which is very important for advertising, marketing type of use cases, where you want to preserve the core product, but you want to generate lifestyle images around it. Right? So you can do that, as I said, either by providing a mask or automated editing, where we identify what object you are trying to refer to. Image conditioning, where you can provide reference image with a input prompt to guide your final output generation. Another example of reference image. Color palette, like I said, this is one of the key features we heard from a lot of marketing teams across companies, that they have a specific brand palette that they want the images to adhere to. So with this feature, they can provide up to 5 hex codes with the text prompt, and then the generated image follows that. Background removal is one of the key things where our customers were using the Gen AI models, but they had to use a third-party software for background removal, which was a lot of pain, plus the RAI and other issues, so we added this as a feature as well. So we are really excited about this model. This model is already transforming Amazon businesses, and there's a lot of interest from our customers as well. Customers who have been using Titan model have already started to migrate over to Nova Canvas, and there's a lot of new customer interest as well. So really looking forward to you guys to try it out or just ask us any questions. With that, I'm gonna hand it over to Ashwin to talk about Nova Reel.
Thanks, Rohit. So, as Rohit mentioned, we launched Amazon Nova Canvas yesterday in Andy's keynote. And building upon Amazon Nova Canvas, we also built a state-of-the-art text-to-video model, which we've been calling as Amazon Nova Reel. So I'll talk a little bit about the Nova Reel model. So Canvas generates images and Reel generates videos. So here you'll see examples where you have a couple of examples here, where you have a close-up of a shell, in the ocean with waves hitting the shell. We also have an example of a man in middle-aged. The challenge from going from images to videos is you not only need to be able to generate the same composition like in images, but we also need to generate the videos as per the text prompt. So in these two examples, for instance, you have the text prompt calling out that the motion sequence has to be a zoom in or a dolly in. So you want to be able to incorporate these kind of feedback, these kind of inputs also while generating the images. So that's one of the challenges going from text to image models to text to video models. And that's something that we spend a lot of time on to get that right. So here are some more examples. Here you see an example of a mushroom drinking a cup of coffee and a cheeseburger. This one is a slightly more complex prompt where the composition is also around the object. So you have the cheeseburger, you have fries, you have a drink next to it, and you have a piece of melting cheese. So you want to bring all these aspects together when you're generating the videos itself. And that's one of the challenges that we face while building the models. So let's talk a little bit about the Amazon Nova Reel. So Amazon Nova Reel generates videos from text prompts. And in addition to a text to video, we also support image to video use cases. So customers can bring in images and convert their images to videos using the Amazon Nova Reel model. Currently, we support video generation up to 6 seconds at 24 frames per second. And very soon, we'll be launching a 2-minute video generation as well. So with 2 minutes, customers can extend these capabilities to longer videos and generate storyboards, and I'll go a little bit into some of those aspects as part of my talk as well. In addition to that, we will also be supporting video editing, and that's another feature that will be coming soon. So just like Nova Canvas, the main benefits of Nova Reel is we are providing a state-of-the-art video generation model as part of an API. It's available on Bedrock. It's already generally available, so customers, you guys can go in and use it through Bedrock APIs. In addition to that, we also support a wide range of camera motion controls. So if you want to be able to generate a video with dolly in, with pan, tilt, zoom, zoom in, zoom out, you can use just simple text prompts to be able to generate those videos. And we support close to 10 to 15 different motion types. And you can see through our prompting guidelines on all the different motion types that we currently support. And the prompting guidelines are also published on the Amazon AWS website. And finally, we also support responsible AI. And that's another important feature for making sure that you are comfortable using our models. So in terms of going deeper into the state of video generation part itself, like I said, we generate videos from text prompts. One aspect that we focus a lot on as we go into videos is, if you're generating a 6-second video and you want to be able to generate 24 frames per second, so generating 144 frames. So you want to make sure that the content in the 144 frames is consistent. Like you want to be able, if you have a subject, the subject has to be the same subject through the entire sequence, or the background has to be similar in the entire sequence. You cannot have a mushroom being brown in one frame and yellow in a different frame. So those things provide a very bad user experience. So one of the aspects that we focused on as we built these models is to make sure that we are generating videos that are extremely consistent so that you can use it very easily while using the models. And a third aspect is the camera control, so that you can use the camera control parameters as text prompts to be able to generate videos of your choice and make it very easy for you to use it as part of an API. We did extensive human evaluations, comparing our models with other third-party vendors, third-party models. Specifically, we compared our models against Runway Gen 3 Alpha, as well as the Luma Labs Luma 1.6. So all the evaluations were done with an external third party. The complete details of the evaluations are also published in our technical report that also went live yesterday. Specifically, we categorized the human evaluations into two broad categories. One is video quality, and the second is video consistency. So in video quality, so the way we do human evaluations is we have a bunch of text prompts. For each text prompt, we generate a video using our Amazon Nova Reel model. We generate a video using the third-party model like Gen 3 Alpha or Luma 1.6, and then we show it to human annotators. And it's a blind A/B testing. The human annotator does not know which one corresponds to which model, and the annotator is trained to look for certain specific aspects in the videos. So for video quality, we specifically wanted the annotators to look into how well is your video generated adhering to your text prompt. So, and that can be in terms of both text to image, like is the composition of the image consistent with what is provided in the text prompt? The composition of the motion, if the input prompt is asking you to go zoom in, you want the video to be a zoom in video and not a zoom out video. And then we ask the annotators to also look into the quality of the video itself. Both in terms of the image quality, you want to be able to generate very high resolution images, and the motion quality. Like there is no jitter, there is no judder, there is no stutter in the scenes, and you want the motion to be as smooth as possible, again adhering to the text prompt. So in the video quality measure, we found that our model does better compared to Runway and the Luma 1.6 model, and with around a 61% winning rate against Runway and around 53% winning rate against Luma. The second aspect that we ask the annotators to look at is consistency. Like we want the foreground to be consistent and we want the background to be consistent. So it makes it very easy for you as customers to use our models. And in terms of consistency, we did much better, and our winning rates are close to 71 to 78% compared to these other models. The entire details of this is also published in our technical report, and you guys can go and read from them as well. And third aspect that we said is responsible AI. Like we take responsible AI very seriously at Amazon. In keeping with the White House policies like Rohit mentioned for Amazon Nova Canvas, we also made sure that Amazon Nova Reel follows the same guiding principles. Specifically, we make sure that it's very easy for you as customers to be able to use our models, and so we minimize generation of not safe for work material, we minimize generation of any harmful content, and we do extensive red teaming to make sure that, with again third parties, to make sure that the models that we are putting out there are tested and evaluated, and we have tried to reduce as many risks as possible so that it makes it very easy for you as customers to trust the models and use them directly in your enterprise use cases. All our models are also watermarked, so the generated videos are watermarked. So you can, so you have a verification of proof, verification of authenticity, and you know it is an AI-generated video at the end of it. And finally, we also provide indemnity to our models. So both Amazon Nova Reel and Canvas come with indemnity. So it makes it easier for you to integrate it with your use cases as well. In terms of the coming next, we are working on extending the models to produce longer videos up to 2 minutes. We are also going to be supporting 1080p resolutions soon. So you can, in addition to 720p, which is already available on Bedrock APIs, we'll soon be able to support 1080p resolutions. And we have constant improvements that is already in work in progress. Just like we have improved Titan Image Generator to get to Nova Canvas over the past year, we're also working on improving Nova Reel to further improve a lot of different aspects of video generation, such as human generations and certain things which are much more complicated from a video generation standpoint. And those improvements will also be coming soon as we go into 2025. Now I'll briefly go over some case studies about some internal Amazon teams that have used our models, and just to give a sense of how Amazon Nova Reel is being integrated into different use cases. The first one is with Amazon Ads. So imagine you're an advertiser, you want to be able to build an advertisement using a Nova Reel. You can generate a video sequence, and then you can embed the product into the video sequence. So you can make very quick videos and showcase that as part of your advertising, marketing campaigns, social media campaigns, and integrate it directly into your workflows. So Amazon Ads released this feature building upon Amazon Nova Reel, and this is something that is also available for advertisers to use directly from Amazon.com. Here's another example. Imagine you're a person who's selling pasta, and you want to be able to integrate not only just the product. In the previous example, you saw just the product integrated with the video. Imagine you want to integrate it directly into the video itself. So you want to build a pasta city, and you want to be able to show directly how these things can be used for advertisements. So here's a pasta city that was created using Amazon Nova Reel, with cannellini as your towers, meatball and marinara sauce as your streets. So you can come up with complex prompts with different kinds of emotions to bake in your entire product into the video itself and provide these compelling experiences to customers. This is an example of long video. So storyboarding is something that is coming soon. As part of storyboarding feature, imagine that you have a sequence of things that you want to do. Let's say I have a sequence of 6 to 7 scenes. I want to be able to generate a video with 6 to 7 scenes. So a scene can start out with a shot of a woman in dark curly hair entering a futuristic glass elevator. And then you pan out to a different scene. Imagine that you're a creator working on a storyboard. The second scene can be a monkey sitting on a rainforest. So you can think of building storyboards and creating entire stories and sequences directly from using our models. And this is something that we'll be launching soon, where customers can bring in with their own set of scripts, and we'll be able to generate consistent videos as part of the whole storytelling. Imagine that you have a comic and you want to convert the comic directly into a video comic. So in this example, you can see the shot of the woman, and this person appears in multiple shots through the whole sequence. And we want to make sure that the same person shows up in multiple sequences, therefore it makes it very easy for customers to be able to use it. And this is something that is, like Amazon Nova Reel will be the first app to be able to provide these kind of capabilities using an API, so our customers can directly integrate it with their capabilities as well. So you can think about building the whole experience with 2 minutes of videos and generated, and you can create your own comic books, storybooks, and enable these kind of experiences directly with our product. So with that, I'll hand over the mic to Yamamoto-san, who will talk about how Dentsu is actually using some of the work that we have done on Nova Canvas and Nova Reel for their own use case and applications.
Hello, konnichiwa, ni hao, and samano. Sorry, I didn't change my slide. Okay, let me introduce myself. Anyway, I appreciate having such a great opportunity to present in front of you. I am Satoru Yamamoto, Executive Officer in charge of AI at Dentsu Digital. And I studied AI at University of Tokyo, and I'm still keep on conducting research there. And also, I developed a lot of AI marketing solution in these 15 years. And I'm appearing Japanese TV show named No Answer Question. And I'm trying to answer that question utilizing AI. And I want to mention one thing. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but we Japanese people is quite not good at speaking English, so please don't care about my language itself. Instead, please focus on the contents, okay? Contents and passion. All right. Let me introduce Dentsu. Dentsu is Japan's largest advertising agency, and we are operating our business globally in approximately 120 countries, including Japan, the Americas, EMEA, and APAC. And working with over 71,000 employees. Dentsu Digital, my company, is a subsidiary of Dentsu Japan, and it's one of the biggest comprehensive digital firm in Japan. And of course, we develop new business utilizing Amazon Bedrock. Thank you, Amazon. Then, let's go to the detailed explanation of Dentsu Digital. We are trying to combine creativity and technology together in order to realize growth and transformation of the brand business. And we have the AI solution brand named Mugen AI. Mugen means infinity in Japanese, and it includes 4 applications. Mugen AI Ads for advertising and chat and content, for CX, and also Marketing Hub for the data analysis and the AI module. because the video generation AI have the strongest relation to other regions. So today I mainly discuss Mugen AI as. What's Mugen AI as? Mugen AI as is a solution which fully supports the process of the production of digital creative. In this year alone, it has been implemented in more than 100 companies. And we achieved our average improvement score of 154%. And it consists of 4 features: message discovery, creative generation, effect prediction, and suggestion. Today, let's take a look at generation, the prediction, the suggestion, because it has the relation to the generative AI. Then, generation part. I think it's not so hard to imagine that nowadays, utilizing LLM, we can easily generate tagline and textual contents, but not just it. We can edit image in static banner utilizing the image generation AI with just text instruction. And of course, it's powered by Amazon Nova Canvas, image generation AI from Amazon. And what we can do is, for example, we can replace the people and also expand the background and replace background like that. And I want to mention one thing. The Amazon Nova Canvas is really sophisticated for considering DEI, diversity, equity, inclusion. So we can quite safely introduce that AI in our solution from the perspective, as you said, responsive AI. Then let's go to the prediction and suggestion part. Our AI solution is connected to the platform's ad distribution data every day, and AI is learning the correlation between the actual distribution result and the creative element like a tagline, background, object, color, like that. So AI can tell us, for example, okay, let's change the background color from white to pink, and also place the image of the lady like that. And furthermore, thanks to the emergence of the multimodal AI, now we can provide a prediction and suggestion for video ads. For example, it can tell us, okay, the scene 2 is the most important scene, so let's change the number of people and also change the background from city to suburban, like that. But, there's a problem. It was a kind of quite challenging task to generate video ads. But now, I am pleased to inform you that it is possible thanks to Amazon Nova Reel. And actually, I tested it with our actual client named Golf Digest Online. It's a company who is operating the golf reservation website and also golf goods easy site. And today's target banner is Black Friday banner. What we did is super simple. Just replace the static background to moving background. And there are 3 steps. First, remove the background of the original static banner utilizing the existing AI. And then, separately, we prepare the moving banner. Sorry, because he's taking my photo. I forgot what I said. Separately, we prepare the moving banner utilizing Amazon Nova Reel, and all we need to do is quite simple. Just input the prompt like, the radiation of the golden ray of the light from the center of the background, black background, like that. And then third step is just overlay it. Simple, quite simple. And it took just 5 minutes. So compared to the traditional way of the video prediction, it's much more effective. And this is the completed banner. We prepared the banners for sizes. Personally speaking, even without any kind of measurement, it is obvious this moving banner seems to have much higher performance. And I want to mention one more thing. It's really easy to prepare variation. For example, suppose when we put the exactly same prompt to video generation AI again, then we can get similar but slightly different video background. For example, maybe you can check the motion of the light is a little bit different. And of course, when we input the different prompt, for example, more complex motion like a spinning roulette wheel, then we can get such a background. Okay, but I'm sorry, today we just tested the top banner for actual ad distribution. And let's check the result. Of course, it is fantastic. So that's why I'm here. If it's not fantastic, I'm not here. And talking about conversion rate, we could obtain 8 times higher performance. And about cost per action, it's very amazing. We succeeded to reduce cost by 73%. And please remember, what I did is just change the background from static to moving. It's really a slight change, but the important thing is this slight change caused such a drastic improvement in performance. It's very important. Not just CDO, we are receiving a lot of requests from many other companies. For example, Kakakcom is one of the biggest EC sites in Japan, and they try to change the background and the blue simple pattern background to moving, rotating graph, and also at a hotel, they try to change the static night view image to slowly moving, as he said, slowly moving camera motion with glittering light and highway. Sorry, I need to leave one comment in order to use that example. This about hotel open this week, so if you have opportunity to come to Japan, especially Osaka, please stay at a hotel. Yes, I forgot about it. Thank you so much. What I'm talking about, I forgot. Yeah, I'm sorry, this is almost the end of my main content, but let me add one more extra content. It's not so long. What I emphasize here is creating videos super easy. Actually, I tried. All I need to do is just input the prompt. First, I input the prompt to LLM, of course, Cloud, and I asked LLM, okay, I want to create the video illustrating the collaboration of the AWS with this digital through AI like that. And then I can get the prompt of the storyboard with 7 things, and I input the prompt step by step and combine the 7 videos together. That's all. And maybe you noticed I'm of course not a professional creator, but let's take a look at my work. Go. Oh, no sound. It's okay. Don't care about it. It's at Tokyo, and Dentsu guys are working, and it is supported by AWS data center. And Dentsu guys try to use the AWS analysis system, and they are tired, so go drinking. And after that, Amazon drone is monitoring them for the safety perspective. What I'm talking about. By the way, again, I want to remind you, I am not the professional creator, and I'm kind of quite novice of creative product and video creation. And I showed this video to the Japanese TV producer. He's quite famous and popular, named Shinji Tanaka from TV Tokyo. And Yamamoto-san, did you really create that video? Yes. And it's quite incredible. And if it's true, the video generation AI is already practical level. I really want to improve it to our actual creation process, and not just TV show, but also any kind of video creation like that. So I succeeded to get the certificated authorized comment from expert. This is really the last slide. As a conclusion, today I explained how powerful the Amazon Nova Canvas and Leo is for the advertising AI solution. And not just it, I showed you the potential of the more complex contents like a short video, and I got the very positive expert comment. And this is really my last comment. And I think the demand of the rich experience like video content is drastically and rapidly growing. Okay, and I'm very happy to hear that, and I promise you, as I said, our Mugen solution is already implied to the 100 companies. So I promise AWS, I use this method to all of the companies which already introduced our solution. And anyway, thank you so much, and I'm very happy to hear that. Let's create next generation marketing together, and maybe we may call it Marketing Nova. Thank you. Then I'm going to invite Ria-san on the stage to talk about the future of the Amazon Nova.
Thank you. Thank you and good afternoon. We heard from our customers loud and clear that they would like to have a single model support multiple modalities both in input and output instead of having to use modality specific models and stringing them together to deliver their use case. With that in mind, we're going to add speech capabilities to all of our Nova family of models in Q1 2025, followed by any-to-any capabilities later in the year. This includes image, text, speech, audio, and video, both in input and output. Speaking about speech capabilities, what this means is our Nova family of models would be able to understand semantically speech and generate expressive speech with high accuracy, all through a single unified model across multiple languages. This unlocks complex applications and new kind of features such as human-like natural conversational AI, speech-to-speech translation, and localization. But delivering these models in Bedrock is one thing. To really bring our customers' applications to life, we are also going to deliver streaming bidirectional speech processing APIs and capabilities in Bedrock, which allow us to unlock low latency, human-like natural conversational AI, or streaming translation speech-to-speech from one language to the other. Likewise, we will also enable batch processing capabilities in Bedrock, which allow our customers to process large audio content, such as multiple chapters of episodes of podcasts and books at scale. Let's talk a little bit more about our core features of our speech-enabled Nova family of models. Fluid dialogue handling and natural turn-taking. Just like how humans, when they talk to each other, sometimes pause, hesitate, or convey verbal, non-verbal cues to indicate fluid dialogue handling or turn-taking, this capability will allow our conversational AI applications to have similar fluidity. So now imagine when talking to a customer service agent, you won't have to pause and wait for it to respond or take long, but naturally react to when you hesitate or when you are thinking out loud, to be patient enough to let you finish your thought. Next, expressive voices and adaptive speech responses. All of this will be supported with a myriad set of expressive voices with diversity in accents and across genders. This way you can build your applications both online and offline with high expressivity. Along with this comes adaptive speech response. One of the core facets of our models would be the ability to carry the context, the audio context, the speech context, both from input to output. This allows us to build conversational AI where the response can be adapted based on what we heard in the input speech. For example, when calling a customer service AI agent, if the speaker seems frustrated, if the caller seems frustrated, the AI agent will be able to adapt its response empathetically and respond back in a manner conducive to the conversation, the situation. Likewise, speaking of offline applications, we will be able to transfer the speaking style for each narrator. Imagine translating a podcast or an audiobook from English to Spanish, where the narrator or multiple narrators take part in telling the story. You would like to keep the speaking style, the tonality, the sentiment, both from the source language to the target language, and all of this will be capable through one single unified model for multiple speakers in that podcast or audiobook. Along with this comes the flexibility to prompt the model in natural language, configure the same model for online and offline applications, select different kind of voices, and even personas. For example, we talk about a CS agent persona for conversational AI that could have an American accent and have empathetic responses when talking to the customers. With that, I would like to thank you all for listening to this presentation, and we look forward to working with you all closely to deliver these next capabilities in the coming months and quarters. Thank you.